New at 5 today, a Wichita mother charged with murdering her 16-year-old son makes a first appearance in court. Tesha Florence is charged with second-degree murder, burglary, and aggravated assault. Her bond's at $1.2 million. Police say she called 911 last Wednesday morning to report that she shot her son, Robert Florence. The teen was taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries 2 days later.
Hello and welcome back to Nikki Scoops. If you're new here, a warm welcome to you. To my returning subscribers, I extend my gratitude for your continued support. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Make sure to watch until the end. Your support is immensely appreciated. Now let's dive into this story. A 46-year-old Wichita woman charged in the shooting death of her teenage son earlier this month admitted to pointing a gun at him but said she did not mean to shoot him, according to a court document that was released on Wednesday. Tesha Florence Jenkins has been charged with second-degree murder following the death of Robert Florence. The incident occurred approximately at 8:10 a.m. on Wednesday, October 9th, at the Claremont Apartments near Harry and Webb Road. Officers responded to a 911 call from Tesha, who reported shooting her son in the forehead. Upon arrival, officers discovered Robert face down in the living room with a gunshot wound to his head. He was then taken to Wesley Medical Center in a critical state. Inside the apartment, the police found a 9mm handgun on a dresser, which an officer then secured in his patrol car. The report indicates that Tesha was overcome with distress, collapsed to the ground, and rolled about before she was escorted to a police car. She had blood on her hands, the waist area of her shirt, and her face. She told an officer blood was on her face because she kissed Robert. As two officers walked her to a patrol vehicle, she said, "I shot my baby." One of the officers asked her what was going on and asked the officer to kill her. She stated that although she aimed the gun at Robert, it was not her intention to shoot him. During the interview, Tesha expressed frustration, stating that Robert was supposed to attend school but didn't want to, which annoyed her. Robert's 18-year-old brother informed the police that Robert appeared to have a cough that morning and had mentioned the previous night his intention to skip school. The affidavit reveals that Tesha voluntarily told detectives that she considered Robert a bad kid, involved with drugs, and persistently refusing to attend school. She informed investigators that on the morning of the incident, she had urged Robert to wake up and prepare for school. Robert started to complain, expressing his reluctance to attend. The brother expressed concern that Robert would cause a delay, while Tesha informed them that Robert would remain at home. She contacted Northwest High School to notify them of Robert's absence. She mentioned that Robert started pestering her by repeatedly calling out "Mama," which she found irritating. Robert informed Tesha of his intention to visit the neighbors downstairs to acquire some weed. He then pleaded with Tesha for the use of her phone, which she denied. Subsequently, Robert asked her to contact his brother, hoping to communicate with him and request money from their father. Tesha reported that Robert was antagonizing her by pulling down the curtains, tearing up pieces of paper, and scattering them on the floor. She confessed to being extremely frustrated and accused Robert of pushing her buttons. Tesha said she witnessed Robert reach for her black backpack, where she kept her 9mm handgun, and remove the handgun from the backpack. She stated that he did not aim the weapon at her, nor did he make any threats. She then lunged forward, seizing the handgun and backpack from Robert. She pointed it at Robert and said, "Do you just want to die?" Tesha said the handgun went off and Robert fell forward. She believed the gun was empty, having removed all live rounds weeks earlier. She remembered that she might have loaded 2 live rounds into the handgun a few weeks ago when she had to walk home from work. The document stated that Tesha claimed she was fully aware of the handgun's operation and had been its owner for approximately 7 years. She confessed that upon taking the handgun from Robert, she pulled back the slide, which resulted in the weapon chambering the subsequent round from the magazine. She denied any intention to shoot Robert. However, she conceded that her aim might have been to fire the handgun to frighten him. Robert underwent surgery at Wesley Medical Center and subsequently underwent brain viability tests on October 10th and 11th. Both tests indicated no brain activity. Consequently, a doctor declared Robert deceased at 8:47 a.m. on October 11th. During the shooting investigation, detectives uncovered a separate incident from March involving Tesha's ex-husband and his girlfriend. While at the ex-husband's home, Tesha had allegedly pointed a handgun at them. She faces charges of aggravated burglary and aggravated assault in that instance. Tesha Florence continues to be held on a $1.2 million bond. Her subsequent court date is set for October 28th.
But also breaking, the teenage boy police say was shot by his mother Wednesday morning has died. Digital anchor Keith Grant is live at our breaking news desk with that update. Keith.
Christy, that update coming from Wichita police within the last hour. They're also sharing the name of that teen who was allegedly shot once by his mom Wednesday morning at an apartment in southeast Wichita. They tell us the 16-year-old Robert Florence died from his injuries this morning. On Wednesday, he had been rushed to the hospital in critical condition after police say the teen's mom called 911 saying she shot her son. Booking records identify the mom as Tesha Florence, and we're learning now because of her son's death. Police say they will update her charges to include second-degree murder.
Thank you for watching until the end of my video. Your loyalty as a viewer is greatly appreciated. Please take a moment to share your thoughts in the comment section below on any of these videos. I enjoy interacting with my audience, so don't hesitate to leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. See ya in the next video.